Yeah, I'm making pizza.
That's 450, so we were heating up to.
Yeah.
Right?
What's it at?
A little over 2.
Mommy, pizza cold.
Hi, we're back at our outdoor kitchen today and we're making pizza. We thought we'd kind of talk about the kitchen itself a little bit.
It's kind of a necessity for us because the only way to cook for us currently in the cabin is the wood stove, which isn't an option in the summer. And it predates, it goes back. I mean, I was raised in a house that actually had a summer kitchen. It used to be the thing when you had to cook with something that produced that kind of heat, especially before air conditioning. So even though we have some modern amenities like electricity and stuff like that, our primary source of heat and cooking is wood. And so for us, for the last 3 years, we've actually been cooking on a open fire, which we still have over there. But then we decided that it was time this year to actually put in the work and build this kitchen. So our primary way of cooking is with this black stone, which is propane. And then we also do have an oven, which is propane. So it's not a permanent long-term like survival option, but it is off-grid in a sense that we don't have to be hooked up to anything from our cabin. For me, propane really isn't off-grid because if the system truly was down, you wouldn't be able to get propane. But it's, for us currently, how we live, it's a nice luxury. But something we've talked about is adding some kind of a wood grill in here, so that
Yeah, I think it would be really nice if we could get a wood stove, or like another wood cook stove out here, or make a cob oven or some sort of pizza oven ourselves that we could bake in. Because this little pizza oven is really great, but it only can do something this high. You can't put a big meal in there, you can't put bread in there because there's just no space for that. So I think it'd be really great if we could make something ourselves or just buy, and refurbish an old wood cook stove.
But it is, for all intents and purposes, we have everything we need out here. So we've got the griddle top, we have actual propane burners on the side. For us, that was big, so it was actually really hard to find something that had a nice big griddle and the propane burners that are actually high enough. And if you watch the earlier video, you can use these for canning, right? Also, we have a separate standalone burner. And then we got a butcher block countertop. So this is our cutting board, it's our table, it's our coffee table, it's everything. And then just a stainless steel sink. And below this, we just have a couple of 5-gallon buckets. So we do our dishes out here all summer long too to give our dry well a break. This, if you have a wet season, that'll actually start to overflow. So this year we've taken, the last 2 months, totally off of using the indoor kitchen. And so we just, put in the posts, put on the roof, built a basic, these walls are simple, but we wanted airflow. And then put down the flooring was probably the hardest part.
So I feel like for most people, an outdoor kitchen is just like a really fun thing to do. Like for instance, one of his coworkers was having an outdoor kitchen built at the exact same time, but it was just totally for fun. Whereas I feel like for us, it was 100% necessary.
Sorry, this is time sensitive.
And we're really enjoying it. I am so happy we did this. This was totally on the back burner for me. I always wanted an outdoor kitchen, but I just didn't think that it was as time sensitive. But it gets old cooking on a campfire all the time. It gets really old, especially like on a day like today where it's windy and you have to manage that fire and then you have to manage your food. It's just a lot going on at once. Yep. So we're definitely really happy that we ended up doing this project and we're utilizing everything that we ended up making for it.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, but it's definitely kind of paid off. And you can just see, I'll show you the pizza real quick. That's what I was just pulling out. It's super practical for us. It's also a really nice spot. So in the summer, we have a tiny cabin. You want to be cooped up in there when you have friends over. That's really nice. Just we can set it up to kind of have like almost like a bar vibe. But it's kind of our hangout, summer hangout.
Those are some amazing bubbles. Holy cow. Halfway done, and look at those bubbles. Actually amazing.
Is it looking?
Wow, it looks amazing.
Think it's cooked enough?
Yeah, it's great.
We'll go.
Now we can end the night with dessert.